Welcome to African Football Conversations. It's a bright and a really warm Sunday here in London. And I'm speaking to you from West London. Today, I want to talk about Bryan Mbeumo, the Cameroon international who plays for Brentford Football Club. He has been in the headlines here in the UK with Manchester United reportedly interested in signing him. There's been talk around him becoming the second significant signing for Man United after the arrival of Matthias Cunha from Wolves. Obviously, this deal seems to be taking a bit of time. Current reports say that Man United are prepared to pay Brentford 55 million. But of course, that deal has not happened yet. Brentford are reportedly looking at not less than 60 million for Bryan Mbeumo. And on the player side, negotiations have been also taking place. But one thing that has been quite clear from the reports is that he has expressed his firm interest in joining Man United. But a few things still need to be sorted out on his personal terms. Early reports today say Man United have offered him a salary of £200,000 a week, but he seems to be asking for £250,000. Of course, this is in line with what other players at Man United are being paid. But the interesting bit of news has also been some breaking news that Tottenham Hotspurs are now also entering the race and looking to hijack this deal from Man United. And the interesting part of it is that they are planning to appoint Bryan Mbeumo's current manager at Brentford, Thomas Frank, as their next manager to take over from Ange Postecoglou, who was fired this week. And Bryan Mbeumo and Frank Thomas have got a very close relationship. I have had the privilege of watching and talking to Bryan Mbeumo back in 2019-2020 season when they were still in the championship. At that time, he couldn't even speak English. He had just arrived from France, where he played for Torres. And of course, he was still very raw at that time, but you could see the skill, the power, the trickery. But now he looks like he has matured as a Premier League player. Just last season, he scored 20 goals for Brentford in 38 matches that he played this past season. And he has also been consistent in the last 5 seasons, scoring at least 10 goals a season. So you can see the caliber of player that Man United are looking to sign. He's also good with both feet, left and right, and he would fit very well in Ruben Amorim's playing style, which is usually a 3-4-3 formation. That's probably why Man United are so keen to sign Bryan Mbeumo, because he would fit perfectly into the system that Amorim would like to play next season. But one interesting thing about the way Man United are doing business this off-season is they're trying to do things quite early, and they're also trying to buy specific players who would fit into Amorim's system of playing. I probably think they're trying to buy the Premier League just looking at the players that they are buying. They are buying players in the Premier League, players with Premier League experience, but they're trying to buy players who have got influence over other players, players who can really carry the team on their own. And that's what we have seen with Bryan Mbeumo at Brentford. With the departure of England international Ivan Toney, we saw just how Bryan Mbeumo and Johan Wissa managed to fill the gap and really continued to carry Brentford. So that departure would be a huge dent for Brentford. But we know Brentford are very good at identifying talent, and this is why they are where they are. And of course, the departure of Bryan Mbeumo will not do much dent into the team because they would have planned for it, just like they did with Ivan Toney's departure. They would have already identified replacements for these players. And remember, Brentford are a selling club. This is their modus operandi. That's their specialty, to identify players, develop them and sell them at a higher price. They've done this for years. At one point, I had a privilege of speaking to their technical director, and he showed me a map of 88 players that they were monitoring all around the world with the intention of bringing them onto their books. So that's not an issue. But the departure of Thomas Frank would be really, really devastating because he has been the core in this team. He has been the mainstay. He has been the glue that has held this team for the last 5 seasons since his arrival. So it is one they would really need to think hard about. But as for Man United, they seem to be really looking forward and pushing to get their men. Whether that will happen, we wait to see the course of events in the next few days, weeks,